Epic Universe lifted their no filming ban for a media event. I didn't get to go because I'm not on the media list, not yet. But I picked one of my favorite Disney Universal vloggers. We're going to have a look at their video. We're going to react to it. And I'm going to tell you some secrets that I know about Epic Universe. Now, I have been to Epic Universe. In fact, I've been twice as of the recording of this video. I'm actually going to be going back on Thursday this week. I couldn't wait because, you know, with Epic Universe and Universal Destinations, they are making decisions day by day. And when I get there on Thursday, they might not allow filming. And I'm too excited. I want to share this information with you. So I decided to pick this vlogger because he has done an amazing job at covering everything from groundbreaking to the media event with all of the updates going on at Epic Universe. And they've recently branched out and started their own travel agency. So I will leave his information linked in the description box below or the pinned comment of this video. So make sure you go check out PCV Dev. He is an amazing content creator. I've never met him personally, but my husband has met him a few times and said that he is super down to earth, super nice, and overall a genuine person. And those are the kind of Disney vloggers that I want to support. So we're going to start off by taking you through his journey at Epic Universe, more specifically the Ministry of Magic area, or the the Harry Potter section, because come on, that's what we're going to call it, right? So we're going to start this first clip with Dev going into the Ministry of Magic. And I have to say, out of all of the portals, so there's technically 5 portals. There's the entrance, which is Celestial Park. There's Isle of Berk. There's the Ministry of Magic, Dark Universe, and the Super Nintendo World. This section is the area that I was most excited about, but I have to be completely honest. When I walked through the portal and I saw the streets of Paris, I was not as impressed as I thought I would be, but that sentiment does change as I go through the park, and more specifically, as I go through the ride queue for the ride over in that section. And you're going to get to see this in Dev's expression. I think his expressions are very authentic. It's very hard to captivate what you're feeling as you're walking through parks, but he does a great job. I'm going to stop talking right now because I'll sit here and talk to you all day long, but let's go into the Ministry of Magic.
Oh, wow. And we have the Elder Wand.
Okay, I know, I'm stopping already. But that's one of the details that I did notice was the Elder Wand at the top of the portal going into the Ministry of Magic. And I believe that that is actually like a lightning rod. So I think that's really cool. You know, all theme parks have lightning rods and all these kind of things. And I think it's really cool that they use the Elder Wand to be one of the lightning rods inside of this park. So pretty cool.
It says, "For in dreams we enter a world that is entirely our own." And away we go to 1920s Paris. Oh my goodness. These portals are insane. Welcome to Paris. We made it. There's the Metropolitan. We can hear the time turner as you walk through the portal. Oh, wow.
Now, I have to admit, I was not as excited as this lady when I walked into this section of the park. You know, 1920s Paris, that sounds like so chic and classic and epic. But I have to say, I wasn't that impressed. I love the idea of going to Paris. I love the idea of going to Paris in the 1920s, knowing that the Ministry of Magic is there. I love all of that, but I just wasn't that impressed. But that sentiment, at least for me, did change very quickly as soon as I went through the ride queue for the ride over in this section of the park. Now that was epic.
This world is beautiful. Look at the jelly beans. That's awesome. And as we look up, we can see the Golden Phoenix. So much attention to detail. all around. Even over here. So much to look at. Oh, the cafe. Look at that.
Okay, the Golden Phoenix, I didn't notice that till we had got back to where like the Butterbeer Cart is in that section of the park. You'll see that in a minute. We go there every time. Both times I've been there, that's like the first place we went. Anyway, so I turned around and I looked and I saw the Phoenix, and I will tell you, I was heavily, heavily impressed by that. I don't want you guys to take what I said a few minutes ago about me not being impressed to me not liking this section of the park. I'm a big Harry Potter fan. I love all of the details. It just wasn't what I thought it was going to be honest with you. And that's my own fault. I didn't really know what this section of the park was going to look like. I wanted to go into each section as authentically as I could. And it just really wasn't what I thought it would be. But when I turned around and I saw that Phoenix, I got butterflies. It's beautiful, and I can't wait for you guys to see it.
Look at that. Which is just right over there.
Okay, so that cafe that he just showed you, I believe, like, if you're looking for the Butterbeer Crepe, which I didn't get either of the times that I went. Look, the previews, the parks were only open for a certain block of time, and both times I went, the wait times were super long. The second time I went, they didn't even have Super Mario World open, which I was kind of bummed about. Nintendo was actually there, so that's kind of cool.
Oh, there's the show. There is so much to do in here.
So the Circus Tent is a show that you go in and see. We did go see that on my second visit, and I thought it was going to be like a real circus. Nagini, is that the snake's name? I'm scared of snakes. And there's a snake on my shirt. You see it? Ooh, I'm scared of that. Ugh, it's going to bite me. But anyway, I thought we were going to get to see the snake. And I was like, if I don't get to see that snake, I'm going to be so angry, so upset. And they don't have the snake. But I will tell you, it's a live action stage show. The performance turned out to be phenomenal. It's a live action stage show. It takes you through basically the journey where, what is that guy's name? Oh my gosh, what is his name? It's like on the tip of my tongue. The guy from Fantastic Beasts, right? So he has the briefcase with all the Fantastic Beasts in it. So essentially the premise is that his briefcase has been stolen, and they basically have to save the Fantastic Beast from being put into the circus, and it takes you along on that journey. The set design, the things that the stage can do during this show is spectacular. And I don't want to give away things that Universal hasn't given away about what happens at Epic Universe, because I don't want to be that person, right? Cool kids follow the rules. But when you see the things that stage can do, it's amazing. If you're like a theater kid, or you just appreciate movies or shows or theme parks or life in general, you're going to really love the show. Don't skip out on it. I almost didn't see it. I'm so glad I saw it. My daughter loved it. My son loved it. I'm pretty sure my husband loved it. My niece loved it. Everybody loved it. It was a great show, in my opinion. But something else that is totally, like, I don't care how long the line is, you need to stand in line for the butterbeer.
Wow. Oh, looks like we're heading over to Battle at the Ministry. Oh, this is awesome. I have goosebumps right now. This is so freaking cool. I love the circus tent right here for the show. And then you have the Butterbeer Cart.
So the Butterbeer Cart, okay, we stopped by there the first time and the second time that I went to Epic Universe with the kids. And they have two different kinds of butterbeer right there. They have just a regular, like, I guess carbonated butterbeer. And then they have the frozen butterbeer. And I have to be completely honest, I have never had frozen butterbeer. Wait, have I? Okay, I've had hot. I've had regular butterbeer, but that was like a long time ago. Okay, so maybe I did have frozen. I'm not sure. I didn't have it either one of these days. But I love that they have a Butterbeer Cart there. I feel like, you know, it's very authentic, you know, 1920s Paris and the magical world of Harry Potter. Just stop by a little cart, get you some butterbeer as you're traveling to work at the Ministry of Magic. Like, that storyline, like, I love it. Okay, maybe I take back what I said. As I'm like thinking about it, I am impressed by that area of the park. I just wasn't impressed at first. Whatever, you know what I mean. I'm excited. We're at Epic Universe. So in the next part of the video, Dev is basically going to take us through the ride queue, but I want you to pay attention to the statue like water fountain as he's walking in. I don't think he talks about it too much, but right there is a wand experience, and as you're going through the wand experience, a little creature, he pops up out of the fountain. I think it's really cute. I sat there and watched that for a while the first time I went. I thought it was amazing. The interactive wand experiences over in Harry Potter or over in Fantastic Beasts or whatever we're calling this part of the experience, right? They're really good. They're very interactive, very fun, and there are even hidden experiences that are not going to be like in the traditional, like, you know, on the map or whatever. So you just have to look down at the ground, and if there's an emblem in front of a display, that's a very good sign that that is an interactive wand experience. But that's one thing I noticed not a lot of people are really talking about on the internet, and I wanted to make you guys aware. Don't skip out on that. You're going to want to have a whole day just to go around and do the wand experiences if that's your thing.
It is happening. We are riding Battle at the Ministry. Oh my gosh. Here we are. Oh, this is crazy. We're entering the Metro Flu.
Okay, so I have to prepare you for this part right here because we kind of, like, Universal. You're still in my heart, Universal. So, okay. So, you know in the movies where you go through the Flu Network to get to the Ministry of Magic? This is what you're doing. You're doing it. Just watch.
It's mind-blowing. I'm freaking out. This is nuts. We are about to enter the Flu Network. What is this? And I mentioned this in my review video, but the queue line for this attraction, the biggest queue line I've ever seen in my life. Whoa. Yes.
We're gonna walk through it. Oh my God.
Yes. Look at that. Look how freaking cool that is.
You guys are all set to walk through all together, okay?
Here we go. Whoa.
I know. I'm stopping. Oh my gosh. Okay. So right here, I don't think anybody has truly been able to capture on film what it's like to walk into the Ministry of Magic. Dev did a pretty good job, and it's one of the reasons why I wanted to react to his video. But think about, like, the first time you had a crush and you saw, like, you know, whoever your crush was, or the first time you achieved something in school that was really important to you, like you wanted, like, to ace a math exam or something that you studied real hard for, and then you got the exam back and you had an A, right? Think about those feelings. Think about the first time you hit a home run, or the first time that, you know, what's it called when the basketball goes into the hoop, the first time you, like, made a shot. Think about the first time that you did a cartwheel, Or like the first time that you got something for Christmas that you really wanted. Think about like just something special in your life, right? Think about that feeling, the butterflies, the emotion. Even if you're not an emotional person, like I'm not a big emotional person, like at all, like just at all. But when I walked in here, I literally had to stop because it took my breath away. It literally took my breath away. Like the first time I saw my firstborn child, or the first time I saw my secondborn with her beautiful, it's like seeing your firstborn child for the first time, or, you know, even your secondborn or your thirdborn, fourth, fifth, sixth, whatever. But it's like the first time seeing something that you love unconditionally, and that feeling just washes over you, right? This is not quite that. Not like the birth of a child, but it's pretty close. If you believe in the greater good and believe that no matter how much evil there is in the world, that there is light, there is goodness, there is salvation, there is the ability to overcome anything that the world throws at you, no matter how terrible. This is the feeling. That's the only way I can describe it. It's amazing. It's epic.
No way. We're inside the British Ministry of Magic. How wicked was that? That was gnarly. We're at the Ministry of Magic. Oh my gosh. It was foolish of you to come here tonight, Tom.
Yes, yes. Oh my God. Dev, exactly. Oh my God. That scene in the movie, like, how many of you wanted to be a part of that? And you wanted to save Harry, and you wanted to save those who couldn't be saved that night, right? That part of the series is life-changing. It's so emotional. It really does change the whatever. It really does change the trajectory, I tried, of the movie. This is where everything changes. That night, that has always been one of my favorite scenes of the franchise, at least of that movie. And we're here. We're here. Oh my gosh, we're here. The amount of detail, you have to remember, this is not even the ride. This is the ride queue line. The amount of detail, like I could stand there all day and I would be okay with it. As long, you're going to see as we go through the line queue, and I'm going to stop stopping the video so much so you can experience it. But you're going to see that there are so many rooms that have so many details, from the portraits of previous leaders of the Ministry of Magic, from going into Dolores Umbridge's office, from seeing boxes and then packing up her crap because she's got to get the heck out of here. You're going to see there is so much detail, so many elements that have taken so much time and consideration and thought, in my opinion, from the creative team at Universal. They've done an amazing job. And I just have to say, when we came back out and were able to see the line queue again, leaving, my son and I just, and he doesn't even watch the movies. I've gotten him to watch a couple, but even he, who hasn't seen all the movies, who hasn't read the books, you could see the light in his eyes. You could see how impressed he was. You could see that he was just standing there taking it all in. He was calling out details about the offices, about the office space, how like the fans are going, how the lights are on, how it looks like a real life working place. They did an amazing job. And this is one of my favorite places of all Epic Universe. And it's just a line queue.
There she is. There's Dolores. She's on trial. I mean, I have never felt this immersed into the story of Harry Potter. And mind you, we have Diagon Alley, we have Hogsmeade, and now we have the Ministry as she's looking right at us.
Dolores Umbridge is a character that you just love to hate.
Then we have some weather up top here.
I cannot believe this.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I love how each space looks like there's people in there. Like the fans moving, there's a lot of moving parts. Everything just ties in so well throughout this queue. And we have not even been on the actual attraction. I've said this a few times. This queue line is a attraction within itself. Jeez, man. Everyone's so quiet because everyone's jaw is on the floor, including mine.
What? I haven't even been on the ride yet, and this queue is already better than.
Whoa. Single riders. So, looks like this is the single rider queue. So that's good that you can still walk through, I think, majority of the queue line. That's crazy. There's so much happening. There's all kinds of different noises and things clicking and moving. Oh, Universal, man. Come on. Guys, my heart is racing so fast right now. I feel like I'm going to throw up. I haven't felt like this in a very, very long time. These are from the ministries of the past.
That dreadful woman committed some of the most heinous quality the Wizarding World has ever seen.
No way. Oh yeah, I see some returning favorites. Wow. Oh, look at the Ministry coffee cup and bag right there. Cleaning in progress. What is it cleaning up, I wonder? Neville, Ron, and Harry. And then we have a broomstick.
At the Ministry tree, you can see Harry's firebox over there.
Okay.
Wait, these are the long bottoms.
What?
Neville's parents.
Oh, no way. Thank you, Adrian. Oh, what's up, my guy? All right, I got you. Death Eater, is she connected? We are getting very close to the actual attraction, but we are passing through Dolores Umbridge's office.
Yeah, we see all the paints and the chewing up.
By the Ministry. She's in charge
This is Dolores' office.
taking everything away. So she has to live. That's like
So this is Higgledy, Dolores Umbridge's house elf.
Hermione?
And you know what? She's a free elf because she's wearing clothing.
Oh, look at the cat. Oh, look, it's dusting. Magic. Look at all of the cats. That's awesome. It's happening. We are about to ride Battle at the Ministry. This is where they stopped us during team member preview. It's happening. Be prepared. There are a good amount of stairs. But here we are, about to load up. Oh, what in the world is this? What?
In this next clip, Dev is going to take us on the ride, but not really because there's no filming at Universal. But you're going to get to see the ride vehicle, and you're going to hear him talk about his thoughts and you're going to hear him talk about his thoughts and his opinions about the ride. And I love the fact that Dev is following the rules. He's not even trying to film on the rides. He's not giving too much information away, just enough. and let's just hear what he has to say.
This is insane. This is nuts. What? I am just trying to process what I just got to experience. That oh man, Universal, thank you for this. Thank you. I have been wanting an attraction like this. I felt like I was in a battle, man. There was Death Eaters. The animatronics were amazing. There's a Dolores Umbridge. There's a Potter, Hermione. So many animatronics. That was so much fun. It was quite thrilling as well. I'm just trying to gather my thoughts because I'm processing this. That no wonder Universal was keeping this secret. No wonder. Holy Universal. That's my favorite attraction. Maybe the best one in the park. Well, one. They're all great, but that's right there at the top. We have photos right here.
But what do you guys think about Epic Universe? Are you excited? Are you excited to go to the Ministry of Magic? What did you think about that line queue? I know it's just a line queue, but that is the coolest thing I've ever seen at any theme park. To feel that kind of emotion, to feel that kind of excitement is so amazing. So I can only imagine how great the actual ride is. That's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if you want to stay up to date on all things internet drama and theme parks, make sure you like and subscribe. Until next time,